Boom, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? We're back with another episode of The Factory, all right? And we just started the melon series. Yesterday we talked about watermelon, and today we're gonna be talking about cantaloupe, all right? So with cantaloupe, 90 to 95% of the whole cantaloupe is gonna be water. Why is this important? Because we've been talking about living water, okay, and not just passive water. Passive water is what, like if I was just drinking some regular bottled water, it's just passive, meaning is to move things around in my body, take salts and minerals and things to where they need to go. Versus if I eat a fruit and a vegetable, the water that I'm getting from it is going to have the minerals, like we said, the phytochemicals, these different things that I need to survive, not just move things around in my body. And then it's not going to hydrate me as well. Like we're saying, if I have some regular bottled water versus me eating the fruits and vegetables, I'm going to feel more hydrated. I'm going to be I'm not going to feel flushed, if you see what I'm saying. I'm going to feel be filled with energy. Next thing that we're going to talk about is nothing is as helpful to the kidney as the plant serum that is in the water in the melons, okay? So inside of the melons, inside of the water that's in the melons is the plant serum, all right? The plant serum is what's going to go into our kidney and start to activate it. What do I mean activate? Take away the things that it doesn't need, give the things that it does need. Do you see what I'm saying? And knowing how to manipulate what's going on in my body, they're going to be the tools are going to be inside of the plant serum. And we'll talk about what plant serum is another time, but right now the plant serum that's inside of the water that's in the melons is what's doing the activity of the detox inside of your kidney. Great point right here about the cantaloupes. They have very low sugar content, very low sugar and virtually no fat. So that's, of course, most fruits and vegetables aren't going to have a lot of fat in them, but some fruits and vegetables do have a higher sugar content, virtually none in the cantaloupe. Next thing we're going to talk about is its well-balanced supply of vitamins and minerals, okay? So first we're going to talk about the vitamins. We got vitamin C, vitamin B6, vitamin B1, and folates, all right? So if your doctor is recommending these or saying that you're deficient in these areas, now I can go look and say, okay, my doctor told me that I was deficient in vitamin C, vitamin B6, so then I need to implement some cantaloupe. You guys see what I'm trying to do here? Most notable minerals are going to be potassium, iron, magnesium. All right, so those three. If I'm hearing when I go to the doctor, or even just knowing myself, knowing that I have something going on low with my potassium, my iron, my magnesium, then boom, I can go get some cantaloupe, implement it into my diet. All right, so when I start to eat these things, it enriches the blood with mineral salts and vitamins. So like we were just talking about, to facilitate the filtering capacity of the kidneys. So when I'm first born, of course, my kidneys are going to function at full capacity. But over time, it's like a system where we're cleaning things. So I have to clean the system that is cleaning. It's like I can't just expect this machine to wash it and never get dirty. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to run a this just made me think about the washer. Sometimes you run a load without clothes in it. Do you see what I'm saying? For it to clean itself and not always be cleaning clothes. Do you see what I'm trying to get at when I say that? The next thing that we're going to talk about is the benefits. And when I say the benefits, we're going to talk about what do melons fight against. We just talked a second about my kidney, but now let's get into it. Melons can benefit all who wish to improve their renal function. That's how my kidneys function. So my renal function is how my kidneys function. All right. Now it says particularly good for the early stages of kidney failure. So like we said, it's a filtering system. So once my filter says, all right, I got to get cleaned or I can't do any more cleaning, boom, we need to implement some cantaloupe. All right, next one is kidney stones or kidney granules. All right, so when you have these happening inside of you, the same thing, we're going to attack them with the melon group. It could be the watermelon, but specifically today we're talking about the cantaloupe. Okay, so the melon group is what we're going to try to focus on. All right, next one is urinary tract infection and uritic arthritis. So again, I can have arthritis in my urinary system, just like I can have it anywhere else, okay? Arthritis. Now, when I get it there, the same thing. It's just itis. Again, is a disease that has to do with inflammation. So I just have to reduce the inflammation to get my state back to the normal being, okay? Now, when I'm talking about urinary infection, that just means, like we're talking about, look at the words as what they really are. Inside of me, there's an infection, okay? I can reverse, just like there's an illness and I can be okay again. It's like we got to realize the sicknesses and illness are not diseases. Any of these things are not forever. They're not eternal. You see what I'm saying? All there are is a temporary thing, but the longer that we continue to pile on top of the mess that we've already made, then boom, it's going to be hard for us to get out of this illness or out of this sickness or out of this disease. You see what I'm saying? Now, again, we're talking about arthritis, so gout and other forms of arthritis. Itis, again, is about inflammation. So inflammation, swelling. Right here, what we're gonna do is implement some of these melons, okay? I know there's some people out here, because I've had conversations that are watching this, that have different forms of arthritis. It could be the gout, it could be even the urinary tract. But what we gotta know is we can fix ourselves, okay? We can fix ourselves. We don't have to keep taking a pill to make this work or this work. Go and make these changes on your own. The last two things that it's gonna help with is constipation and dehydration, okay? Because of the high content of water, and then also it being living water. We're going to emphasize that every time, because it's living water. It's going to help with constipation, meaning me being stopped up, and then dehydration. So anyone that's ever just not focused on drinking some water for a couple of days, you know what dehydration is. I get up, I move around, I'm feeling like I can't breathe, I'm lightheaded, and then it's to the next level when you're playing sports, where it's like I might even pass out, or you see what I'm saying? The level of the dehydration is going to be different for different people, or just how severe that you let it get. But I need to have some fruits, specifically some melons, in my diet, so that I can be hydrated and be mineralized and be all these things that I need to be, because if I don't, then I won't. All right, so again, I'm gonna leave all the choices in your hands. I'm fine giving you this information and you doing everything to change your life. That's the goal. And then if you do nothing with this information, that's completely fine as well. You see what I'm saying? My job is just to give it to you, so you can have peace when you choose to have peace, so you don't have to live in illness and disease. Okay, it's just a choice. All right, it's just a choice, like every day. Hope you guys got some great information on the cantaloupes, and tomorrow we'll be back again with some more information. So thank you guys.